Stage would have looked at this and said, oh, Fnatic, Heretics, probably both scrapping it out and making it into playoffs. That's when things would get very, very interesting. I know that you...
Another one deployed, not in the same location quite though, so the safety might not be the same. Smith is going to get into sight on the Blackbeard with diffuser in hand, but he's going to need a little bit more cover if he wants to put the diffuser down. Deadshot, Citizen, one apiece, but the answers are there, and that's going to be 3 versus 3. Diffuser down cold, Deadshot down but not out. It is not looking good. Deepek 1 versus 3, trying to push in from Motor Door. The challenge is coming from both sides. One behind bar, one in armory, one in blue. There was no way. No pressure coming from that side.
Worry far more about the clash right now. He's still going to continue being a headache, just all the information being fed, but no, a little bit too easy there into Deadshot's waiting arms, gets the freebie, another nade over the top. They really want this clash gone, and he could be in a spot of bother right now. Zara going to fall, just Lolo and Dora to hold on against 4 with about a minute to work with. Surely Fnatic see this one over the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Akwi thought was going to happen there, really, as he stuck his face into that hole and was taken out. Lolo does manage to get one, but not got the best gun for this job. Deepek picks up the final kill. While all this has been going on, Lolo has actually gone all the way down central stairs and is currently down in basement. So it screams that a big win condition here for Heretics is using those echo drones, because Lolo's down in basement, but they're not going to need them at this.
Into a C4 because he has the second deployable shield protecting him on top of the bed. This sort of setup of these shields is really, really smart, and it's letting him play that aggressively. It's paying off as well because they're in a 4 versus 3.
Deadshot picks up Dora there, and need to be careful here. Akwi just exposed himself from behind that shield a little bit, and Fnatic have got themselves back into this one. Zara, though, been a hero a couple of times, so Heretics manages to shut down that push by taking Deepek out. Citizen looking to move on in towards bathroom, does manage to find the space. Just searching, seeking, doesn't know exactly where everybody is, has an idea, manages to find the one in logistics, but he sees Deadshot go by the wayside along the way, so a 1v3 becomes a 1v2. Razorblum going to push him back for the time being, but also announce his location to the Thorn, who happily takes him down for the
round win. 2 defensive round wins. Nothing too shocking or out of the ordinary there, I guess. Through kitchen, sorry, be a little bit of a problem, and sure enough, here we go. There's up and down coming on through. Dora, of course, knowing that he's got, that's a little bit unfortunate, really. Smith can't be going down there, but Dora does get pushed back in towards the hatch, and there's a kill there for him to collect off the back of the nade.
I like that from Dora. He hits a pretty tricky little shot onto the Vulcan canister behind him, and then manages to take the feet of the Blackbeard. It was really well played. Shield down, and going to leave us 4 versus 4 as Dora has been taken out of things as well, but 30 seconds left to go. Fnatic need to really start thinking about getting moving here, because they could be in serious trouble in terms of the clock. Deadshot takes drop, manages to find Zara. 4 versus 2. A Citizen gets in on the action as well. It's the Citizen and Deadshot show at the minute. Deepak is getting that diffuser down, and it's up to Riaz. 1 versus 3, trying to get anything going. Needs the first kill, manages to find it. 1v2, surely can't find another. And you just see Fnatic dipping into a little bit more safety there before Deadshot goes on the repeak, and that is going to be 2-2. You could just hold it inside of the shower at the minute. Thinks he might get an opportunity, but it's going to be the Blackbeard that fronts up that gap if anybody. Riaz manages to take down Deadshot. Great first pick. Deadshot has been a shining light for Fnatic so far. 6 and 4, and that's going to be a ton of utility gone as well, but Citizen walks in, manages to get one. I think he saw an opportunity there, decided to take it. Smith completely unaware of the player inside a shower. No response from Deepak either, and Fnatic have completely let that one slip through the net.
That is unfortunate. Again, we can only imagine the attack time came on through because the coach didn't really see too much to please with on those first few attacks, but that one...
Deepek looking to take the challenge from the bottom. Nitro does detonate, but does not find the kill onto Deepek. He's got about 10 HP left. Smith is in, making a nuisance of himself, but Dora is able to find the trade. 3 versus 3 as Deepek finds his man. It is coming down to the last 25 seconds. Wizard pushes forward. Fnatic have the advantage, but not for long, as Zara stands tall. 2v2, 15 seconds.
A little bit late here. Now Spit's come down to come and try and join them and try and rescue the round, but with 10 seconds to play, this one feels like it might be a little bit gone. One off towards his right. They ain't going nowhere. Not exposing themselves. Goes for 1. Expects to swing. Nothing quite coming on through. They've played it very, very well. Heretics secure the 4-2.
On the basic fundamentals of attack. If there is one way for Fnatic, wall denial, ban. And is it really a cool thing?
To be honest, the hatches on this site particularly are opened every single round, so you know, why not use them to your advantage? We're going to see Citizen taken down. Deadshot did drop in front of him and get back to blue, so that leaves us
as the defenders. Another goal canister to pop, another C4 to toss out. Reyes has got a lot of his own in back pocket, and they're just begging. I tell you what, that is the most unfortunate time. That is a
Heretics are going to have to get moving sooner rather than later. They need to go in and start taking some fights, start taking a bit of pressure if they want to be able to move in elsewhere. You can't go twice.
Stop it!
Hatch, that's four, making an ace. Deadshot barely moves his feet for that one. Two now in master bedroom. They've got Goyo canisters everywhere. They've got a Tachanka, they've got an Azami, they've got a Scorpos to worry about. All things that could have been banned out.
Here he goes again. Tim, he's good for one, looking for a second. He's got the right idea, but just not being peaked. Once that fire burns out, though, he could be in there. Citizen is good for one himself. Turns to the window. Here comes the rallying for the second as well. I was going to say Lolo for a second. I thought he might spin and find it, but no. Deadshot's there for two. Looks for three and finds it. He just cannot be stopped today. This second half, looking, I was like, hey, look, we've gone past 60 seconds and we aren't all sat on site. That'll calm Leo's, like, his heart rate will come down. It'll chill out a little bit. It'll be fine.
Chance.
And on the side, okay. You still got to play the dance, mind you, but there are a lot of walls that Dora needs to worry about opening up here. One towards VIP, one towards Cast EC Breach, one towards Jacuzzi Breach, and someone please just shoot him. You know,
He's being knocked. They know that that's going to get opened. Always need to be careful with that if there's any nitros on site.
what are you
there
doing?
Is. Lolo does take down Deadshot. He says, you know what, I don't fancy you going and getting 20 kills. I'm going to do what I can to stop it. 4 versus 3 though. 30 seconds left to go. Heretics established out in construction. Riaz with diffuser in hand. But they're going to struggle, I think, to find space to put this down because Fnatic have been able to push back and just play it inside of elbow. They don't feel any pressure coming from Jacuzzi Breach despite the double electric ban. And so they are now happy to play here. Smith steps up, gets one. Can they find another? Riaz, seriously low health. Diffuser is in the hands of Lolo, but 1 versus 4. There's no way. The trade is there. Citizen finds the kill, and it is another.
The attack today, I've got to say. I thought coming into this half, given how well...
Down go the smoke canisters. Do Fnatic have any answer in place? The Grimbees come out to prevent too much movement, and they are going to get this diffuser down. There's a little bit of damage to Monty along the way, but they lose the shield. That could be a big moment. Kill from bottom main stairs from Riaz, though. 4 versus 3. Fnatic now have to fight back in the post plan.
I mean, fair play to him. They pulled it off, but it was a very simple execute. Smoke it out, go in there, chuck fire deep. They can't do anything about it, and come away on top. I was very nervous seeing the lineup, but it has worked out for them. Smith couldn't get into a great spot, and now he's probably short. At least gets followed down, but 3 more to find. Okay, gets a second. Not bad. But there's still one upstairs on the hatch. This one's definitely going the way of Heretics, Tim. And something tells me we could be heading towards round. Bolt over if he wants to step his way in towards site directly.
To the catwalk, so they need to be cautious with that. So much pressure, the
like this.
Giving an opportunity though.
Love it.
What's gone on there? Akwi just gives him everything he needs to get the kill, and then we've got Wizard just absolutely dipping, ducking, diving, dodging to keep himself out of the way. Then Dora finds a headshot. He can get up there and reclaim that diffuser, but look at the time, Des. 35 seconds left to go. Not sure that they've got everything they need to put this diffuser down.
I think they might, you know, looking at it, because the fact they've got a couple more Grimbees to go, a lot of smokes to come out, they can still get stuff done, admittedly, as long as they can find Smith. But at some point, he will come under pressure. Dora is inside, looking to go in deep here, has got to send it in, and no doubt wants to get rid of Smith, but a shield in the face, well, that's never good fun. But Deadshot rounds the corner, finds himself a kill. In fact, make it 2. It's just Lolo all by himself with no diffuser in hand, down to the last 5 seconds. Deadshot makes it the 3rd. He said he was heading towards 20, Tim, but he's on
The top floor, and he's just going to wait his time, and then last 15-20 seconds.
Oh, come on. You know that he's here.
Yep, they don't have the manpower. They don't have the manpower to deal with it. They just have to focus on site, and that is exactly what he was waiting for. Perfect backstab from Wizard. Deepak gets one. This could be a flawless round to finish it out. They know where the last is. Citizen finds his man, and Fnatic take...
Just in regulation. Fnatic close this one out. That means 3 points go their way, and it also means we get to chat with the winners. We have Citizen on the line to ask him a few questions. Good evening, and congratulations on the 3 points. Citizen, how would you rate your first week and a half with Fnatic in the EML so far?
Thank you very much, and I think that we're a little bit nervous the first game, obviously. Like, I think I showed the way we played, and these past 2 games so far, we've shown like we've improved, I think, as well on Clubhouse, like even getting 7-1 by VP and been practicing this week. Still a bit of errors, but like we're getting there as a new team, you know.
Citizen, congratulations first and foremost for 6 points in the last 2 games. You know, no matter how close it got with that one, it's the 3 points. You guys must be super happy about it. I think it was very important point. I'm just looking back at this game and the attacks in specific. They had such a weird playstyle, I felt like. So I would just want to run you through one example, for example, where they run a defense on the gym bomb site. It's 2-13 in a round, and look at that. All 5 of them are on the bomb site. And in the end, you get struggle a little bit to attack this bomb site and eventually lost it. Were you surprised by like the turtle setup that they were running?
Not really. We kind of knew that they would watch the VP game and, you know, do more bunkers, follow the game plan than they had. And yeah, we just need to be better on them, I guess.
What do you think is the main reason you guys stumbled so much on that last part of the round? Because you've got the control, you've got the right utility, but it's just that one moment where you need to coordinate everyone, it seems to like kind of float away.
Yeah, I think it's literally just that, just getting the like getting everyone on the same page, making sure that we'll like 3, 2, 1 go at the same time, making sure the timings are right. I think we just like slide off, like we'll call the execute, but then like someone gets like peaked, you know, wasn't holding the angle like or ready for the peak or something like that, and it kind of like just messes up from there, to be honest.
And very often, I'm sure you had that in your rosters previously, but when I faced that issue, I had someone in the team that was just like the voice to go to, like someone who would just call it and say, everyone freeze, and sometimes say it in a worse way, and then just goes, you know, 3, 2, 1, here's what we need to do. Do you have that voice yet? I felt like Smith, for example, when he was being brought in, I know he's young, but like, I think he had that potential. Who's that voice for you guys? Is that defined yet?
I think like we all have an input. I think mainly like we put it on like Deepak. He's like the main guy that will like focus on the executes. But normally, like I mean, Smith as well. He has. I was surprised when I first teamed with him because like he has good comms, good ideas. He knows like how to sort out a scenario. You know, it's just like again, I think like they just got aggro at the perfect time. Caught Wizard off on the Condor, for example, and then like goes down from there. And then the C4 outside the window. They probably had a timing and a good retake as well at the same time. You know, and I just think it's like small things like that. Whereas like. I think even if we did have the voice, and we just need to be like, I say more prepared and ready for these type of peaks and these type of retakes, you know, because we do call them, but like, you know, stuff happens and can get unlucky, it's whatever.
Ben, talk to me about Deadshot, because he's been playing crazy. Last week he got an ace, playing the Rooney up inside the bank, and then he got an ace again today as well.
Yeah, I mean, Jimbo's a goat. I don't know. To be fair, he always has these games where he just goes crazy. I don't know. He just kills everyone. Like, just that guy, I guess.
What's his presence like? Is he just like really calm in the moment, just bang, bang, bang?
Yeah, he just goes, one dead, do dead, three dead. Oh, this guy dead. And he, like last time on the meet where he got the ace, he's like, oh my god, oh lolo, watch these guys, you know, like. You don't expect that guy to shout, but he does shout in those moments, you know.
I like it. Yeah, we watched his ace as well on bank earlier today with the comms and everything. It seemed like it was good vibes at least.
And good comms from the team as well on that ace last week, because we could finally hear them from his tweet.
Yeah. One more question before we let you go. Big game for you tomorrow. You're playing against Nath, a player who you traveled across the world with, so to say. How is that going to feel?
It's going to feel good when I beat that boy.
All right, that's what we wanted to hear. Thank you so much for your time, Citizen, and good luck tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you. See you guys.